最近有个粉丝问我，外国男人找一个中国姑娘处对象或者结婚是什么感受，利弊是什么呀？那今天咱们就去采访一些老外们。大家好，我是铁蛋儿 Tyler， 在中国已经10年了。我的评价我先不说哈，我们先采访别人吧。如果你们对中西文化差异感兴趣的话，可以关注一下。然后我先问问大家，你们是怎么想的？我要采访的这些外国人，他们会怎么说呢？猜一猜，先给我留言吧，看看你们猜的对不对。
Okay, hey guys, I'm Adam. I've been married to a Chinese woman for 5 years. My wife is from Liaoning province. I'm from Los Angeles. The women in LA, they're pretty lame to be honest, like most of them. They're pretty fake. So when I'd be dating a girl in LA, it would be a lot of complaining about this and that, gossiping about this and that, talking about cars, things like this. Just things that I wasn't interested in. So about 8 years ago, I came out to China to teach, and I had just planned to stay for a year. And about 6 months in, I went out with my then girlfriend, but now wife. And the first date, it was just so awesome because, you know, I'm American. I started kind of complaining, gossiping about people at work, and my wife, she just said, look, like, we don't need to do this kind of thing. There's no use in complaining. We don't need to be negative. And I just went like, this is awesome. And ever since then, my wife and I have been dating, we got married, and it's just been this cool, positive relationship, you know? Like, honestly, we don't gossip about people. We don't go to work and then say bad things about the people at our work, and it's just super refreshing. I don't really have any complaints about being married to a Chinese woman. Are all Chinese women like that? I don't know. But my wife has been great. There's one other thing that I really like too. I have a lot of friends who are American and they're married to women. And one thing that's a really big problem in their relationship right now is they have kids, they're married, and everything's fine, but their wives love to go out to bars and to clubs still. And they like to go drinking and dancing. And for me, like, I think I would feel jealous over that. And so my wife, this thought doesn't cross her mind. She just likes to be with her family. She will go out with her friends, have lunch, things like that. For me, that works out really well. I'm not going out to bars either or anything like that. It's more of just like this, we go out as a family. I really like being married to a Chinese woman.
Hi, I'm Colin from England. I've been in China maybe 8 years now. I'm an old guy, as you see. I got divorced, so I come to China. My son was over here. I've dated a few ladies, even though I'm old. I've had one particular lady for 6 years that we've dated. The difference I found with Chinese ladies and English ladies, I have to say Chinese ladies are moody. They're very moody. One moment, so happy, makes you feel so good. The next, very difficult to live with. So moods are mood swings are a big difference for me between Western ladies and Chinese lady. I was married for over 30 years, so I'm new to this sort of dating game, and as you can see, I'm not the most eligible of people. But I've managed to have a few dates, charming, beautiful. I think the beauty of the Chinese lady, the high cheekbones, is the biggest attraction for me. They are quite outstandingly beautiful, Chinese ladies. There's also a big difference within family. They are very family orientated. So I think you must get to know their family well, be approved by their mum and dad before you get accepted even by the Chinese ladies themselves.
Hi, my name's Guy. I've been married for nearly 6 years, and my wife is from Inner Mongolia, and we've got 2 beautiful children. My experience with my wife has been wonderful. However, I think a lot of that has to do with the way that we dated. We met and were friends for a really long time before we started dating. When we started dating, we tried to be very open-eyed to the differences between us, like the awareness that we do come from different cultures, and with a very active approach to understanding that our relationship would not be a Chinese relationship and would not be an American relationship. And I think that's been an important part of why we've done really well. Before my wife, I hadn't dated any Chinese girls. My wife is just really a good fit for me, I guess. The most of the difficulties that we have come down to cultural differences, different ways of understanding the world. I get tired of hearing everything blamed on cold water or cold feet or not wearing enough clothing and things like that. And I think some of my nonchalance, like, oh, everything, it's okay, it's fine, maybe makes her crazy at times. But for the most part, it just takes a lot of patience, trying to understand each other, taking the patience to talk about things and to negotiate differences of meanings between the languages, of course, and the cultures.
Hey guys, my name's Sam. I'm living in the northeast of China, in Dalian. I've been married for 5 years to a wonderful Chinese woman, and we have 2 lovely children. I hadn't dated anyone Chinese before, and my wife hadn't dated anyone Western, so it was a good experience. It was new to both of us. The cultural differences were funny. We both tried to accommodate each other and understand each other. For people interested in dating foreigners or dating other nationalities, I'd say go for it. I've learnt a lot. Things really changed for us when we had children. Let's say the positive of this is our children grow up with both English and Chinese and a real different view of the world than just being Chinese or just being English. The tough part is that we both have really strong ideas of how we should bring our children up. Me being a Westerner, I want to get them outside, but I want them eating mud, I want them throwing things, I want them getting dirty and rolling around. And my wife is more kind of, no, let's keep them clean. Let's keep everything healthy and good and eating good food. We won't go out today, it's a bit cold. You know, we had to balance that. Other differences, there's a lot. And the biggest one for us, I think, is communication. For a lot of Western people, we kind of talk things out, discuss them, share opinions. My wife's not too much like that. She'll kind of say, no. And that's a no with like a period, full stop, that's it. But it's okay, you know, because something I realized is there's other times that I say, I want to do this, and my wife will probably think no, but not say it. She'll say, oh yeah, he does it this way, his friends do it this way, he's Western, and that's good for him. So she doesn't put any barriers into some things I want to do. And she's an amazingly attentive mom. Everything is family focused. Breastfeed, we make fresh food every day, everything is super healthy, everything's bought from the market that day. If that's best for the kids, then that's the way we do it. And it wouldn't be like that in the West, to be eating junk food, not looked after in this such a tent kind of fashion. So that's really cool. That's really cool. As a Western man's perspective, I don't think you'll ever be looked after so well. I know that shouldn't be on there. That shouldn't be like in a dating thought, but it is. Like, your wife puts you as kind of the most important thing on her list, above herself. I've dated Western girls who do not get that. You get a more kind of selfish thing. It puts you on cloud 9, it does.
OK， 该我了。大家好，我是铁蛋儿 Tyler， 我是美国人，结婚了有快4年了，有一个宝宝2岁多，俺俩关系还可以吧，凑合过吧。开玩笑的，当然是开玩笑的啊，媳妇儿别生气哈。先说俺老婆，她真的是非常了不起的一个老婆。俺俩特别合，对我来说，在中国找一个这种伙伴不是特别简单。我的性格是比较特殊，我是比较乐观的一个人，然后我喜欢挑战性。比较有上进心这样的，然后不知道，就是性格上我的要求还是蛮高的，需要一个又聪明又好玩又漂亮的一个姑娘。俺老婆就是全都是，特别符合我的要求，所有要求，长得漂亮，特别聪明，也特别好玩。I'm a very lucky man， 这些都是她的优点，她的缺点是脾气稍微有一点暴躁。我也不是那种气管炎，他要是跟我争，我也会跟他争。但是我现在就是慢慢的学会了说 yes 比较多，变成一个 yes man。媳妇儿开心，我才有机会过得开心。虽然我老婆这特别好，但是我还是建议，如果你是在考虑跟一个外国人处对象的话，我还是觉得不太好，不是很简单。异地恋真的很难，因为你要是这个关系这长了啊，结婚了，得考虑以后要住在哪，要么是伤害他家，要么是伤害你的家。比如说我们回美国的话，他的家庭肯定会特别想他，但是一样，如果我们继续在这边待着的话，我的家庭，我爸妈姐，朋友们一直也是特别想我。异地恋真的不容易，特别不容易，一定要想以后怎么样。OK， 这些采访结束了，我是最后一个了。大家如果有什么问题的话，可以随时给我留言。如果大家看这些视频很开心，喜欢的话，别忘了给我点个赞。对我以后的视频有什么要求，就是话题上有什么要求，也可以给我留言，提个建议，然后我可以去满足你的要求。Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I'll speak to you guys soon. Alright, peace.